Hello and welcome back to Cyberpunk Part 2. Here's a quick recap of what happened in the first part, which isn't live yet, but I hope you guys like it because I'm making another one. Long story short, we have to steal a highly secure biochip from the top of Walmart Tower. To do that, we have to get back a remote control spider doohickey that Dexter bought but never received from a rival gang, and talk to a woman named Evelyn Parker about the biochip. I'm not sure why I recorded this in the way that I did, but we're starting off inside of Walmart Tower about to steal this biochip from the Walmart CEO's son, Yorinobu Arasaka. So Jackie and V have used the Flathead Robot Guide to essentially disable security systems and walk right into Walmart Tower. Right now they're waiting on their hacker friend named T-Bug to get them access to Yorinobu Arasaka's penthouse suite in the top of the tower. She finally does, and V infiltrates the penthouse. But as soon as she does, T-Bug notifies us that Yorinobu Arasaka is currently on his way upstairs and she cannot track him anymore. So we have to quickly look around for a switch to reveal the safe with the biochip we're looking for. So Jackie takes the biochip, which is also called the relic, but Yorinobu is mere moments away, so we're forced to hide inside of this secret wall door that somehow we can see out of and is opaque from one side but clear on the other. I think this is just game science that the player is supposed to gloss over, but I'm pointing it out because it makes no sense. So the owner of Walmart on the right, Saburo Arasaka, basically says he's disappointed in his son and he's glad his mom is dead because if his mom had to see his son right now, she would be heartbroken. So, of course, like any regular human being, Yorinobu chokes him the fuck out, therefore taking control of the Arasaka Empire. And we have a window to escape when he leaves the room. T-Bug tells us to go out the patio door and escape that way, but she gets found out and presumably killed. Honestly, Jackie and V seem to be pretty torn up about this, but I really can't bring myself to care that much about this character that they've used like twice and has only a couple minutes of screen presence. So we're now inching our way across this balcony when this aircraft spots us and we have no choice but to jump. We landed in a maintenance hallway, but the biochip we stole is damaged and losing its structural integrity from the fall. Now, this biochip is pretty much just a flash drive from what I can understand, so I don't necessarily know how the fuck its structural integrity could be steadily declining, but what's more important is that Jackie is quite literally bleeding out and dying. In order to save the relic, they need to slide it into their neural port, so Jackie, being the W-jit that he is, bites the bullet, says fuck it we ball, and shoves it into his head. But it's not over yet. In order to escape, Jackie and V have to mow through an army of Arasaka goons, and make it to the car that was sent to pick them up all the way in the parking deck. Now this next part pisses me the fuck off because Jackie is sitting there dying in the back of the car, but in the game they have these things that are basically like inhalers, but they heal you and repair your wounds, which they canonically use literally in just like a couple minutes here, and they were available for V to use in the fight scenes that just happened, so I don't understand why, but Jackie ends up giving V the biochip and dying. I know I look stone-faced in the camera, but man, that shit was sad. Rest in peace, Jackie. You will be missed. After V narrowly escapes with her life, she goes to Dexter with the biochip to figure out what to do. At Dexter's, we discover that V is the prime suspect in killing Saburo Arasaka, and the whole city is looking for her. So Dexter says that we need to get out of the city and tells V to clean the blood up off her hands and face. On her way out of the bathroom, V gets the absolute lights knocked out of her twice, and then gets shot dead.
Seems I've chosen the quiet life after all. No blaze of glory for me.
Well, I guess I finished the game then. All of a sudden, we get thrown into this backstage area of a concert hall. Oh, that's that dude. That's that dude from Fortnite. The dude who was in Fortnite, dude. That was. Johnny gets on stage, says goodbye to his fans, says goodbye to his friends, and leaves in a helicopter. This is where we get the convenient plot exposition that is 2023, which is weird to me because the technology looks pretty much the same as 2077, but, you know, whatever. Soon enough, though, we're killing more Arasaka goons and breaking into the top of the tower and killing people with Johnny Silverhand's broken pistol. Next thing you know, Johnny Silverhand is throwing a bomb in a duffel bag onto an elevator and dropping the elevator down to the foundation of Arasaka Tower. On our way out, though, we were jumped by one of the biggest Arasaka bodyguards, known as Atom Smasher. And of course, we get shot again. Look, I'm no doctor, but I lived through 2023. It's now 2025, and I actually don't think you can get shot 3 times point blank and somehow kill everyone in a room, run up some stairs, and jump on a moving helicopter. Like I said, I'm no doctor, but I actually don't think that's how that works. What? Oh, hell no. Bro died twice in a row. This should make no sense. And then, Johnny Silverhand has the gall to survive getting shot by Atom Smasher yet again. All of this shit, and Jackie fell like a story and a half off a building with medical supplies and died. Bro, fuck this game. So Saburo Arasaka captured Johnny after he blew up the tower, and Saburo spits some fire.
人は嘘をつき自分自身を欺くだが死者は違う死者は雄弁だが彼らは決して嘘をつかない死者の言葉には
Bro's kind of spitting Sensei Wu facts right now. And I don't know if I'm all for it. Soul killer. And then Johnny's soul gets killed, I think. Like I said, last time I checked, I don't think this technology was available in 2023, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the government's hiding something real big from us. I would not be surprised. Well, after Johnny's soul gets killed, we appear in this dark fragmentation of a vision, tap Johnny's shoulder, and wake up again as V. Dexter's brought us to this junkyard to deliver us to Takemura, who is the Arasaka right-hand man.
Dog, I have done exactly what you asked. So let's you and me figure this.
Yeah, I saw that coming. Takemura throws V in the car, says he needs her help, and shoves a med mist in her face. Which goes to show that med mists are canonically a thing, not just something you can use as a crutch to heal you in the game. So why didn't Jackie just fucking take one? Anyways, we get rolled up on by this biker gang, accompanied by this... I don't even reasonably know what to call this, but after he takes about 24 bullets to the dome, Takemura slams him into a pole at 70 miles an hour, which of course, due to plot armor, we survive. Takemura gets us to Victor the Ripper Doc, but we're both in pretty bad shape. Victor fixes V up, and we realize that Johnny Silverhand gameplay we were seeing earlier is actually a flashback that V also experienced because their minds are somehow linked. And by somehow linked, I mean that Johnny Silverhand's mind will take over V's body and she will simply cease to exist within a matter of weeks. That being said, we do sort of get an explanation as to how everyone keeps dying and staying alive, because there's technology that only super rich people can afford that can almost resurrect you from being completely dead. But that doesn't really answer any of my actual questions. So Misty, Jackie's girlfriend, takes us home. V apologizes about Jackie dying, and Misty seems to be taking it quite well.
Really spiritually rich. He touched so many people with his love. Don't worry. He'll be around.
Sure you'll be alright?
I'll be fine. Life is so beautifully powerful. So much more powerful than death.
This is where V first gets to meet Johnny, as he tries to rip out a chip from his head and take control of V's body, forcing her to slam her head against a window before falling completely unconscious. Dude, am I watching a movie right now? Where's the gameplay at? I've been in a cutscene for like 15 fucking minutes.
I'll take control. You hear me?
Oh yeah, she's like totally dying. Despite what the internet may think would be based on fantasy, her real lights, that won't do it for me. So we call an ambulance for her, which in this city is called a trauma team. So imagine my surprise when it was not a group of teenage blue-haired white girls who blame all their problems on being autistic. So we get in the elevator and call the person who hired us, Wakaxo Okada, but I'm just gonna call her Walk.